Okay, guys, starting off with this 8-week challenge, I'm going to video, blog it, whatever you call it, but I want to show you guys the ups and downs that people go through when they're going through one of my 8-week challenge training things. People see progress. You're going to see progress as long as you follow the plan, but it's not always easy to get that progress. So I want to show just some different struggles people have. So I got Kelsey coming in. I've done a body analysis on her. So we're going to read off the results of that. And if you can't hear what I'm saying to her, this is basically what we're starting out at. She's at the point where she needs to lose about 50 pounds of actual fat to be at average for someone her age and height. She's good with her muscle. She's at average already, but we still want to try to increase it a little bit. And her body fat percentage is sitting at 43%. And for someone her age and height, she needs to be somewhere between the range of 18 to 28%. So as we try to decrease her muscle, or decrease the fat, increase the muscle, that body fat percentage will start to go down on its own. I will plan on doing these at least every 2 weeks. If something I change, if I end up changing something, I might say let's do it in a week, just so I can make sure I'm on the right track before we go too far. Other than that, we're going to talk, and I'm just going to get a little bit of information from her, and then I'm going to put her plan together. We're going to have her going here in a couple days. All right. First, let's talk about why you're doing this. Why do you want to do it?
I want to get healthy, come off of my blood pressure medicine that I've recently acquired, get back into shape, feel good.
What's your biggest struggle going to be, you think?
Not giving up, coming in like I'm supposed to, not throwing in the towel after a few weeks. And
So why'd you quit last time?
well, honestly, so last time COVID came, and that was my excuse.
Okay.
Excuse not to keep working out and dieting and just staying inside and eating and doing whatever I wanted.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, let's go over this then.
Okay.
You have kids in practice sports or anything right now?
Yes.
So how are you going to deal with that?
I'm going to put myself first for once.
Okay.
I have to come first. I'm always putting them first. Practice, games, husband, house, but it's time for me.
Somebody said something to me one time, not too long ago. Or not to me, but I heard it on a video. And he said, do you really think your kids in 20 years is going to remember you missing a practice?
No. They won't.
Yes.
They're going to miss their mom not being there, you know.
They won't.
In
They're
life. They're gonna miss me
exactly.
not being
Yeah,
there,
that's
you
the
know?
whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, having to miss a practice or having to only go to one, half of it or whatever, although it seems like you're disappointing your kid at the time, in the long run, you're really not.
Right.
This,
I agree.
This needs to be number one, really, because you cannot be good for anybody else if you're not healthy yourself.
Right. And I'm not good. I'm tired. I'm worn out. Definitely not to my potential.
Yeah.
So.
The analogy I always use is you can be that grandparent that's sitting on the front porch watching their grandkids play, or you can be that grandparent that's actually playing with the grandkids out there on the front porch. There's always two types, and it always boils down to physical activity. So one thing that me and Reagan's mom used to do, just to throw this out there for the practices and stuff, is like maybe I would go to half of it and she would show up, and then I would take off and do what I had to do, and she would do what she had to do, or whatever. But I mean, that's just off. I'm just letting you. That just stuck to my mind when I heard that. It's like, that's right. Missing a kid's practice is not they're not even going to remember that in 10 years. That's not a big deal. They're going to be so worried about their mom being healthy. That would be the most important thing to them.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, round one. That's what we'll be watching for here.
Okay.
Your pounds of fat sitting at 35.9. It's showing you need to lose about 49 to be at average, somewhere your age and height. Muscle. Where are we at? Muscles at 35. And So if you come down here, basically what we got going on is you're quite a bit above average in your upper body, and pretty much right at average for your lower body. So this is actually really good, to be honest with you. And the higher this number, the better. So that way you can keep the fat off, and also burn extra calories to get the fat. Your body fat percentage is sitting at 53 or 43%. Should be 10 to 28. So don't worry, that'll come down fast once you start making the change. And I did read the wrong numbers. Skeletal muscles is 61. Body fat mass is 81. It needs to lose about 49. So your basal metabolic rate is sitting at 1400. That's the calories I will adjust based off your goals and the training we're going to do for the nutrition. So you're going to choose your own foods. So if you got MyFitnessPal here, we'll start adjusting that right now, because it'll take me about 2 days to get everything ready for this. We'll do these every 2 weeks now, unless I feel like there's a need to do it every week. And with the training that I'm going to send out, I'm also sending out a video of me showing you, walking you through the entire spreadsheet. So it'll be very self-explanatory. So we got winter coming up. What are you gonna do on them cold days?
Come here.
What are you gonna do when Chris doesn't want to come?
Come.
I don't even know if he's coming, but what are you gonna do?
I'm hoping he does, though. I mean, he said, he wants to get back to it. I'm like, well, then do it. We don't have to come together.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing. Like, I don't need him to do this. I can do it. I can do it.
So, okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Next step we'll be doing is the training. So I'll have it sent out. I'll have you ready to work out. Today's Monday, right?
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday? Oh shit.
It's Tuesday.
I thought it was Monday all day.
It's Tuesday.
Thursday I'll have you ready to work out. Maybe sooner. Just depending on what I got going on tonight to try to get it done.
So right now my work schedule is this. I work Mondays and Thursdays, AA to 8:30 p.
Okay, that's cool.
In 2 weeks it changes to Monday, Wednesday. But I definitely have plenty of days. I told Chris, I said, Saturday, Sunday,
cool.
They're fine for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. I can be here. So
that's cool. I didn't mean to say Thursday. I just meant like I'll have it ready Thursday, and then your next day,
Friday. So
work out. I'll have the other change is I'm sticking to one routine. I'm picking out one routine for you. It'll be a 4-day routine.
Okay.
And you're gonna have that 4-day routine the entire 8 weeks.
Okay.
So it's not going to be different stuff every single.
I think that helps.
Like last time.
Yeah, I think last time it was a little difficult because it was like I was learning one thing and then it would be another, and I'm like, oh man, what am I doing? But
so 4 days and that'll be it, and you'll rotate the 4 days. The other day or whatever, then we'll have the cardio goal.
Okay.
And you'll be able to work on that too. So other than that, that is it. We'll get going.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope. Ready to do it.
Alrighty.
Okay, this is the next step I'm going to be working, or the next step in Kelsey's training. I'm taking her body analysis, and I'm taking that against the goals and creating a plan right here. So there's going to be more added to this. I'll just get the basics here. But one thing we're going to do is follow her weight, or not her weight, but her measurements, the entire thing. It's going to help us see the progress. I'm giving her cardio goals. And then here are what the gym routines are going to look like. I tell her everything she needs to do. Weights, how many reps, the exercise. Even got a little link to a video of me doing the exercise. And what I do is I take this and she logs everything in these columns right here, and I adjust everything every single week. So this is what I do. Like I said, I'll be adding more to it, but this is the basics of the training that I put together for her.